What if you could hold an ancient artifact in VR and then bring it back into the real world? In this video, we want to show you how we can take advantage of a 3D scanned object, not only to bring it into virtual reality, but also to physically recreate it using 3D printing. By combining these technologies, we can digitally preserve artifacts and even bring them back into the real world. Let's take a look at the process. Before we move on to 3D printing, let's do a quick recap of the process we used to bring this real-life object into virtual reality, as we showed in our previous video. It all starts with 3D scanning the figurine using a smartphone. Then we import the model into Blender for cleaning and optimization. Once optimized, we create textures, add materials, and finally bring the model into our VR environment, where we can interact with it in ways that wouldn't be possible in a museum. But what if we could bring this virtual artifact back into the real world? Using the high-poly scan, we prepare the model for 3D printing by making sure it's solid and properly scaled. Next, we process the model using slicer software, which converts it into layers that the 3D printer can understand. Then we send it to the printer and let technology do the rest. Layer by layer, the figurine takes shape, bringing history into our hands once again. Now comes the most exciting part, comparing the original figurine, the VR version, and the 3D print. The details are incredibly close to the real artifact, proving how modern technology can help us preserve and even replicate pieces of history. Imagine the possibilities. What if museums could make 3D prints of artifacts for people to touch, study, and experience in a whole new way? Imagine being able to print and study ancient artifacts from anywhere in the world. Want to see more? Let us know what we should scan and print next.